Welcome back to Legend Stories. Today's story is about a real urban legend which still haunts the streets, a newlywed couple who were killed ruthlessly by a gang of criminals. So, let's start today's story.
It was a moonless Saturday night in Karachi. Aisha and Bilal were driving down the long, dark stretch of Karsaz Road. They were newly married and full of dreams. Aisha looked beautiful in her red wedding lehenga, her jewelry sparkling under the streetlights. They laughed together, unaware of the shadows trailing behind them. Suddenly, the roar of engines filled the air. Two motorbikers pulled up alongside the car. Their faces were hidden behind dark helmets, and their intentions were cruel. Bilal tried to speed up, but the bikers swerved in front of him, forcing the car toward the edge of the road. The car spun out of control and crashed into a concrete barrier. In the silence that followed, the attackers did not show mercy. Aisha cried out for help, but there was no one on the lonely road to hear her. By the time the moon rose, the attackers were gone, and the young couple's journey had ended in tragedy. From that night on, the legend of the Karsaz bride was born. People claimed to see a woman in a red wedding dress standing by the side of the road. Drivers spoke of a pale figure that would appear in their rearview mirrors, her eyes filled with a sadness that chilled their blood. She became a guardian of the shadows. Many years passed. One evening, a man named Tariq was driving his wife, Amina, and their young daughter home. They were passing through Karsaz, the very same road where the tragedy had occurred decades ago. The air grew heavy and cold, and Tariq felt a strange sense of unease. In the back seat, their daughter Zoya pressed her face against the window. She watched the trees blur past in the dark. "Daddy, why is it so quiet out there?" she whispered. Tariq didn't answer. He was focused on the two sets of headlights that had just appeared in his mirror. The nightmare was repeating itself. Motorbikers, just like the ones from the stories, began to circle Tariq's car. They brandished weapons and shouted for him to pull over. Tariq's heart hammered against his ribs as he realized they were trapped on the deserted road. Just as the attackers prepared to strike, a flash of crimson appeared in the middle of the road. The bride of Karsaz stood tall, her red dress billowing in a wind that no one else could feel. She did not look sad anymore. She looked powerful and full of a terrible, righteous anger. The motorbikers tried to swerve, but the ghost was faster than any machine. She moved like a blur of red smoke, knocking the attackers from their bikes with incredible strength. The criminals screamed in terror as they realized they were not fighting a human, but a spirit seeking justice. Within moments, the road was silent once again. The attackers lay defeated in the dirt, unable to move. The bride stood over them for a moment, her long veil flowing like a river of blood in the night air. She had protected this family from the fate she had once suffered. The ghost turned toward Tariq's car. She walked slowly to the back window where Zoya sat wide-eyed. Aisha placed a translucent, shimmering hand against the glass. For a brief second, her face softened, and a warm, motherly smile replaced her ghostly anger. "Thank you," Zoya whispered, though she knew the lady couldn't hear her. Aisha nodded gently and began to fade into the mist. By the time Tariq found the courage to step out of the car, the road was empty. The red bride was gone, finally finding a moment of peace in the city she haunted.
Thank you for listening to the story. Stay tuned for more. Don't forget to subscribe and show your support to the channel.